Great golf at 2 under, but running out of holes fast. And back at the clubhouse, William Hunt was keeping a close eye on the playoff situation.
Oh, it's fantastic now. I mean, we're looking like we're going to have 2 past winners in the playoff, a European Tour player and a new fella Harris, which is looking. I mean, this has just gone way beyond my expectations. I was looking at Charlie out there before. He's playing with Howler and Stormy, and he's had a romantic sort of fairy tale golf day. But this is the serious business end now, and this is FA Cup. This is the proper FA Cup. This is Minnows versus the Giants, and who's going to win? We'll find out, won't we?
Well, it wasn't going to be David Howell and it wasn't going to be Graham Storm, that was for certain. Their playoff role would be as part of the panel for 2009.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I just had a week off, so gets me in the swing for this week's tournament on the European Tour. But it was a nice, pleasant day out here at the Buckinghamshire. Didn't play as well as I would have liked, but it was good fun all the same.
Yeah, it was a bit up and down. I was out in 200 and back in 4 over, so it was a bit of a strange day. But no, it was enjoyable to play the full 18 holes in the sunshine, even though it was really windy. But at least we didn't get rained on.
It's the first time ever we've not had to have a shootout, but I'm really excited because we've got Jamie Harris. I don't know Jamie, he's come from nowhere as far as I can see. We've got Steve Cowell, who was our inaugural winner, first ever, and he's been a fantastic ambassador. Warren Bladen, who's lost 5 stone to get into this event. I mean, there's only half him came back from last year. And we got Phil Archer, one true red, a real true Man United fan. So I mean, Phil is one of my favourite golfers. So I can't say how thrilled I am that he's got through the final. I'm not a betting man, but I don't know. I fancy Steve Cowell to do it. You know, he's steady, rock steady, isn't he? You know.
No, is that your head or your heart?
Oh, both things together, really. I mean, can I say I want to win? I want Arch to win because he's a great guy. He's a great guy. Not that the others aren't, but Arch is a special guy.
Try and pick the bones out of this lineup then. 2 former winners in Bladen and Cowell, a European Tour player Phil Archer, and leading them all into the final showdown, it's Jamie Harris. But they all start square for the winner-takes-all playoff, coming up after the break. The William Hunt Trilby Tour, sponsored by netflights.com. Welcome back to the Buckinghamshire Golf Club for more Trilby Tour action. It's the final of the professional tournament, the 3rd year of this event. William Hunt is up on the tee with the 4 players that have made it through to the playoff. Let's meet them now.
Steve Cowell, first ever Trilby Tour winner. Warren Bladen, 2008 Trilby Tour winner. Phil Archer, European Tour.
Jamie Harris, playoff finalist.
The drama of the Pro Playoff about to begin. And I'm delighted to welcome Matt Woods to the commentary box. Matt, you've experienced the Trilby Tour in the past, but what will these players be feeling now in the playoff stage?
I don't care what level of golf you're at, these 4 players will be feeling the nerves right now. New experience here for Jamie Harris, Steve Cowell, Warren Bladen, past winners, and Phil Archer, European Tour playoff experience. It's going to be a great 3 holes, lots of drama. Steve looking very calm there, as does Warren. Lots of excitement ahead.
I cannot wait for this playoff. Jamie Harris looking around at the company that he's found himself in for this Trilby Tour playoff final. But I tell you what, man, he's a good player in his own right.
Absolutely. Couple of near misses on the Euro Pro Tour. Prolific winner in local and regional events. And he'll be right up for this.
Phil Archer, though, looks very confident indeed. 3 seconds on the European Tour back in 2007, including losing out on a playoff. But he'll be trying to keep that to the back of his mind. Who's your money on, Matt?
Very difficult to go past Phil Archer with his European Tour experience. Obviously Steve and Warren have won here in the past. Jamie Harris had the low round today, 6 under, so he's come into this with some real hot form. But as I'm gambling with my money, not yours, Simon, I'm going to pick Phil Archer.
There's William looking on, he's already made his feelings clear. Great admirer of Warren Bladen and Steve Cowell as former champions, but I think in his heart of hearts he wants Phil Archer to win this one. Which way is it going to go? Terrific action about to come. It's time now to meet the other people involved in this final act, the panel.
Lee Sharp, Trilby Tour panel presenter.
Graham Storm, European Tour player.
David Howell, European Tour player.
Richard Simmons, Golf International magazine.
Thanks, Simon. We're down here on the 10th tee, ready to find out the Trilby Tour champion. And stormy, it's a bit breezy out there, and it's not an easy tee shot.
No, it's a very difficult tee shot. You know, you've got water down the right and then the rough up the left hand side, so you've got to try and find the fairway to give you the best possible chance of getting up in two.
And Dave, will they be trying to get as much distance as they can? Is it best to play into the green first or not?
No, I mean, if they can reach the green in two, that's going to be their main aim, definitely. And it really is blowing out here, though, so I think it's going to be a bit of a struggle for them to reach. We'll find out who's the longest of the long, and if one can reach, there'll be a big advantage over the other three, definitely.
And Richard, what are we expecting here? Bit of nerves?
I'm sure there'll be a few nerves, even though these guys are all seasoned pros. They know exactly what they're doing. But it's a great story for William. This is exactly what he wanted. Two former winners, solid tour player, Philip Archer, and also a pro who's doing really well on the Europro circuits and regional events. So it should be a good shootout.
Excellent. We'll pass straight back to you, Simon.
Well, we've got some playoff final here, and that is some panel as well. Two European Tour players and Richard Simmons joining Lee Sharp to tell us all about the forthcoming action. To tell us about the first hole they're going to face, here's Matt Woods.
10th hole here at the Buckinghamshire, 505-yard par 5. Great drama on this hole. Water down the right-hand side, long grass and rough down the left. The players will want to be avoiding that. Wind into and off the left. Makes this a tough tee shot today. Going to be very difficult for the guys to get up there in two. They'll be looking to lay it back 80 to 100 yards away from the green with their second shot. Bunkers guarding the green left and right. Flag back in that back right corner today, up on that slight tier. Going to make it interesting with their third shot. Great opening hole.
Certainly is. It's going to be Phil Archer to get things underway. And I think, Matt, he would quite fancy just getting a decent drive away, put a little bit of pressure straight away on the others.
Yeah, absolutely. Good action. This really compact. Hands and arms work around the body in quite a flat plane, so you're going to see a lot of body rotation on the way through. I'm guessing he'll be starting this just down the left side, just letting the wind drift it back into the middle of the fairway. He won't be rushed, though. You'll see him very calm and composed over these next three holes.
Well, like William Hunt in the background, a great Manchester United fan, finished his first 18 at 5 under the card and looks very comfortable on that tee. Here we go then with the Pro Playoff final. Archer's away, and he looks to be away in some style. That's a decent tee shot from Phil Archer. Pole position for him.
Yeah, that's perfect there. That's going to leave him about 265 to the green, so he might just be able to sniff it. Warren Bladen, we know he can move the ball out there. He'll definitely be thinking about getting this up in two. I don't expect to see him hold back here. Made a fantastic eagle here last year. Went on to win. So he'll have good vibes about this hole.
Yeah, that's a good point actually, Matt. It's nice to feel this Trilby Tour history developing as the years roll on. The 2008 winner, the defending champion then, is away, but I don't think he likes it. He's tugged it.
He's definitely heading left, that one. Just needs to bite before the long grass, which it's done. Going to leave him an interesting shot. Not sure if those trees are going to come into play or not.
Here's the man that started it all off back in 2007. That 30-foot tap-in, as he now describes it, at Stoke Park, to win that inaugural Trilby Tour Pro title. Now, what's he going to do here at the first tee?
Steve's out here with 3 woods. Obviously decided he can't get up in two, so he's just got a little fairway finder out here, and he's going to take his chance with a wedge shot. Looking very calm. Again, just starting this down the left side, just letting it drift back on the wind. And a very sensible decision there.
So, Steve Cowell, a man with a plan, by the looks of it. That's interesting thinking under this sort of pressure. And the man who won the day, as it were, 6 under from Jamie Harris, but as we know, that gets you nothing at the Trilby Tour, just a place